Howdy,
Hey.
brother. How are you?
We are good. How about yourself?
Well, let me give you a proper introduction, man. I want to welcome to the 99% Radio Network the newest band to the High Seas Rally, Southbound 75.
Hey.
Man, all the way coming from the other end of the earth, Florida.
The other hot part of the earth. Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Oh,
We'll be down
man,
here.
we can't wait to meet you guys. Come on down and party with you. Hey, is this Mark?
This is Mark, and then
Who do you got
I'm
with
the
you?
singer, and Justin the guitarist is here, and Anthony the drummer.
All right, Mark, Justin, and Anthony. Well, welcome, guys. Thank you guys for taking the time out. I know of your busy schedule. I saw your tour dates. You guys are just going crazy. I had the pleasure of getting on YouTube and just checking out your channel and listening to your music. Bro, as a motorcycle rider, you kick ass, because that is definitely some wind therapy music to just sit back, put your feet up on the pegs, and just cruise. Man, you got some great music, bro.
I appreciate that. I don't know if there's a better compliment. I think that's perfect. Like that's, you know, when I'm writing music, or when we're kind of coming up with ideas, like that's the way I want to hear it. Like I want to be just in the car, on the bike, riding, listening to music. That's the best place for music.
Yeah, and you guys knocked it out of the park with. I mean, your sound. It's you know, it's a cross between so many different genres, but you cannot not move. You know, you can't. You know, when I was listening to Summertime, and you know, you just you get into it. Your foot's pounding. You just like it rolls right through you. When music rolls right through you, it's great.
So.
Yeah, I think that's one thing we really enjoy. Like we love playing live, and I think that's one of my little things that I make sure we do is that if we're playing a song and no one's either moving or singing, you know, we got to go back to the drawing board on that one. So,
Guys, this is 12. Welcome to the show. Super glad to have you. And like Sideshow, was looking at your videos and stuff, and my thought was, man, these guys are a great fit for the High Seas Rally. Last year we didn't know we were virgins, but we got on there and got introduced to bands like Black Smoke Sinners, who will be returning, Steel Rod will be returning, and the first thing that caught my eye when I was watching your videos was the energy and the enthusiasm that y'all bring to those videos, and I immediately thought, man, this is going to be another great fit. Get you out there on, well, last year was deck 11. I don't know what deck it'll be this year, but the party deck, playing live in front of 3,000 bikers, and what a great time it's going to be. That was my impression.
Yeah, definitely. So, Southbound 75, and you know what? I hate to tell you guys, this was when I just finally started listening to you guys, but now you got a fan for life. But how'd you guys originate? Tell us a little bit about Southbound 75, man.
Yeah, so what are we at? We're about 5 years in or so.
yeah, come on.
Different iterations.
Minus COVID.
Yeah.
4 years.
But yeah, Southbound 75 is like, it's the journey down Interstate 75. Like everybody in the band seems to have some sort of weird touch to the interstate. You know, from all the way to Michigan, all the way down to Florida, and you know, over the years we've kind of locked in, found the sound, found the taste, and in the past year and a half or so, we've like really taken a big time approach to, you know, getting on the bigger stages and making friends. We're friends first with everybody. I mean, that's what we really drive home is like, we're a good band, we're a lot of fun, and we like having it. We have a great time up on stage.
You know, and just being a retired cop from, you know, when you hear, hey, we all had a little interaction with the interstate going from like Michigan to Florida, I'm immediately thinking drug running.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm thinking. Each of them were drug running, or they play excellent music. You know, but for 4 years, I mean, minus COVID, right? For you, 5 years together, you guys have soared through the charts, landing 2 spots on CMT with some videos, right?
Yeah, it's been a really crazy run. Like we literally just started this plan as like a kind of a backup plan to because I was in another band at the time, and we were on hold while we were recording a record, and I just wanted to kind of put some friends together and kind of play around and just kind of stay warm and just kind of have fun. And then that band ended up never getting back together, and this has kind of taken off, and it's kind of like you let the universe kind of just do what it wants, and it's been phenomenal. Like the last 2 years, we've been running nonstop, and the shows keep getting better. I mean, who would have thought, 6 months ago we'd be on this high seas rally cruise? Like we're excited, we're psyched. So
yeah, we're excited to have you, and anybody who's out there listening, go onto the YouTube channel right now and go to Southbound 75.
Well, wait till the show's over.
Well, yeah, wait till the show's. No, you can. I'm sure they got another computer. Go to your iPad or grab the phone out of your kid's hand and use their phone. But not only it's great music, you see their connection on stage. They're having a good time. It's not like they're just sitting there playing. They are interacting with each other, man. They are just having a fun time. When you see a band having a fun time on stage, producing great music, you know what that does to the audience? That gets them out of their chairs and being a part of the genre, the venue, and it uplifts everybody, and that's what you guys provide.
So, hey, Mark, will you guys be playing at the pre-cruise party on Friday?
I don't know. You tell me. If you want to, we will.
Well, I don't get to make that call, but
hey, let's make that call right now. Yes.
I'm gonna
and pay him a lot of money to do it.
I'm gonna tell Greg and Chris tomorrow. I'll send them a message saying these guys need to play. It's just we noticed last year again. We didn't know what we didn't know because we were virgins last year on the cruise, and that pre-party event. Xavier Muriel and Black Smoke Centers played last year. It set the tone for the cruise because everybody got to have a beer and meet everybody, and it was wonderful. And it really it kicks things off.
It really kicks things off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then absolutely, that'd be great. Yeah.
So. Absolutely. What inspires your song? It's not the drug running down I-75, but what else inspires your tunes? What collaboration do you guys have?
That's really funny. Drug running. It's all about drug running. Well, it's funny because I'm from Toledo, so I know Detroit really, really well. So I get it. I totally get it. No, it's like life. I think it's songs just kind of come, and I think when it goes for all of us. All of us from Nate, the other guitarist who just showed up. Hi, Nate. Welcome. We'll just come up with lines. We'll say something funny, and we're like, dude, that's a story. And I like telling stories. So not that all these stories or all the songs are true stories, but I like telling a good story because that's what to me the best of country music is country music is telling stories and getting you kind of in the story and feeling it and get those emotions. And the music part of it is the part that gets you moving. So that's kind of the two parts that make a good song for me. So.
Well, I mean, 5 years young, I mean, a lot of people wait their whole life to really even get some headway, and you guys are doing it at a great pace. How are you guys all digesting all of this?
I don't know. Well, Anthony is our newest member. Anthony joined us. When did you join, Aaron?
Actually, May 26th.
So what do you think of all this? How are you?
Well, me being a Louisiana boy.
Ooh, Cajun, huh? Cajun boy. There we go.
Cajun.
I am, being from Louisiana, we come up on obviously country music. And in the genre that we have with Mark's writing and with the band and how everybody collaborates as a whole, for me, it's I relate to it. Like, I relate to it almost personally. And I say that with sincerity because when I hear songs, I'm like, man, that song's it's catchy. Not only do I love playing it, but as far as on the drums, but just listening and knowing I get to play this song again and listen to, sometimes I'll hum along just in my head or whatever. And they're not all the same. How do I say this? They're not all written the same way. They're not all written with the same hook or whatever. They all have their own little diversity to them. So, and that's something that I really appeal to.
Now, Mark, bringing on a guy from Louisiana, a Cajun boy. How many times has he said, "Let's write a song about crawfish"? Has he wanted to write that song?
You know, it's funny. So he hasn't said that yet, but he sure points out everybody from Louisiana who are at the shows. Everybody that's there. Hey, this guy over here, he's from Monroe, Louisiana, too.
Don't get it twisted. He will fight you all day.
Well, how did you all come to be on the High Seas Rally this year? How did that come about?
So, we're lucky enough to play in a state that's been open forever, and we've played all over Florida. And one of the venues, I think, recommended us to play on the cruise, and I'm not sure who made that decision, but we're thankful to them. But we got recommended to play the cruise, and so they just called our agent and said, make it happen. And they're like, would you like to play this cruise? And we're like, hell yeah, we're gonna play this cruise. So that's all it is. Yeah, we just one of the venues we played recommended us.
Wow.
And like for a new upcoming band to go, wow, I'm going to play on a cruise ship, and then they turn around and go, yeah, there's going to be 3,000 bikers on there. You're like, what?
Well, I mean, we played our fair share of biker events down here, and so those are some of the biggest and the best events we do. So we're excited. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we are super, super excited to listen to you guys live. We can't wait. And I see great things for you in the very future. Not that I'm a music guru, but like I said, just listening to music on YouTube really, really got me going.
Listen,
I appreciate that. One of the nice things you said is that our videos show that we're all friends, and the truth is we are, and we hang out on like if we're not playing on the weekends, we're on each other's boats and playing golf and stuff, and so I'm glad that comes across in the videos.
Well,
so that's a good deal.
You bring like there was one part in summertime, and you're gonna be like, wow, you noticed that? There was one part in summertime. I think it was you. You kind of like side shuffled across in the video. You use your feet. You kind of side shuffle across. And that reminds me of like the old time bands like Leonard Skinner and the Outlaws, where the singer will come over and he'll just put his arm around the guitarist, and it's like we're brothers, and we're providing such a great music venue to our audience, and that's what it was like. I watched you shuffle across stage. I was like, bro, that's what music's all about.
I thought
right
he danced like Axl Rose. That was the thought.
Okay,
that I had. That's what I
just
thought.
Instead of just sitting in your assigned spots on stage, just doing silly stuff and putting your arm around him and saying, we're here making music. That's it brings it all together.
We are not music critics on this show at all, but it does show. I have this argument with V all the time about there is one. I won't mention his name because there is only one king, and that's Elvis Presley. But we argue about this all the time. I say, guys that get up there and just twangy and don't move, and I like what you guys bring. And I'm not a music critic. I can't sing a lick. But when you get up there and you're engaged with your audience, and clearly that other person is engaged because sold a lot of albums, but you guys have that energy. You're bringing an energy that provides a form of entertainment in and of itself when you're interacting with one another, while you're doing your videos and your live shows, as opposed to just standing at the mic and very.
I mean, look at the Beatles. What did they ever become?
Yeah, well,
they just sat in their place and just strummed.
I'm just saying.
You ever watch them on the Ed Sullivan Show? They just like da.
That's because they had to be that way. They couldn't. They had to present them a certain way. Just FYI, it's history for you.
Yeah, and look where the Beatles are now. Look where they are today.
That's right.
Right?
No.
Exactly.
But you guys do it. It makes it makes a difference.
When we're out there, we're moving around at the party, and so we just hope that everybody's going to be partying with us. And I think they will. Not worried about that this time.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to bring. I think you guys are going to bring a lot to the High Seas Rally. It's going to be a lot of fun, and wish you guys nothing but good things later on. Tell us about some of your upcoming tour dates before the rally. I know you're playing around the Tampa area.
Yeah, so this weekend we're in Orlando, playing a nice amphitheater in Reeder Park in just north of Orlando. And then what do we got? We got a whole string of dates leading up to the cruise, actually, that we're really psyched about. We got a lot of momentum coming.
Yeah, we got some really good shows. Some we can't announce yet, but I know we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale coming up. We're going to be in Boynton Beach, up and down the West Coast Florida, and we'll be in Nashville coming up too that we're going to announce. So
You're
We're all
in
over.
Nashville. Nice, nice.
We'll be busy. So
You ever
we got a new song coming.
You ever make your way over into the Midwest over here into Texas?
No, but we just had a call about that today, so it seems like we're going to be doing that. So
That would be cool, man. Maybe we could put something together next year, and really get you guys in studio prior to your show and the whole bit. And I think it would be
awesome. Right, absolutely.
You guys, you may have to get out of your sandals and your flip flops from that, the beach weather that you got out there, and put on some cowboy boots. But I think you'll rock it. I think you'll be all right.
I mean, we could do that for a couple of weeks, I guess. It's all right. So we played plenty of country bars up north, and we just played a place up north here, actually still in Florida, but there was tractors and 4x4s pulling up to the bar. So it's not all flip flops and shorts.
Now,
I'm not comparing you to Jimmy Buffett, but
Well, we play our share of tikis too. So I got to be honest.
I think the one you're worried about most will be me. I'll show up in like board shorts, tank tops, and cowboy boots on just to check the box.
now, do any of y'all ride?
I'm full.
Oh, that was crickets, man.
I used to. It's been probably since 07 or 08. I used to, and I got run off the road, and I haven't been back on a bike since.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
That could definitely kill your spirits right there, man. Anybody who's been in a near miss on a bike really thanks him. And you know what? We don't want to lose any of you guys to these crazy cage drivers. We want you to play music and live happy and prosper and reap your rewards that you guys deserve. But and who said it was going to be shorts and cowboy boots? Who was that in a cowboy hat?
That's Justin. Yeah.
That's Justin. Justin,
Nothing wrong with that. Don't make fun, Mr. New York.
I wasn't going to make fun of it. I wasn't going to make fun of it. I was just going to tell him to prepare, because when you wear shorts, cowboy boots, and a cowboy hat, there are certain ways you may identify differently to certain
These are not
aspects
the
of
village people, my friend. Okay.
We'll see how the village people
He's from the
identify.
South. It's okay. We wear cowboy boots.
See how.
I'm going to maintain my original pronoun.
So you can see what you're in for when we get all together and we get a couple of whiskeys in us. How this cruise is going to be, man.
That's good. Good warning ahead of time.
I'm going to strongly consider my wardrobe for the cruise.
Hey, don't worry about it, because I dressed the same way one day on the cruise last year. So
yes,
it's all
and
right.
You didn't hear what people said about you.
You know what? I don't care.
You would care. You would care. Once you get hypnotized by Gary Michaels, you will care.
They were very complimentary.
You'd be spooning with some 6'7" biker.
Steel rod.
With steel rod.
Not the band.
Yeah, they'd be like, look at this groupie right here, man. Look at this groupie right here. But so what are the big things? I mean, the High Seas Rally. This is a huge step for you guys. Playing amphitheaters. What is another next big thing that you guys want to take a bite out of and really hope to do?
Well, we're working on a new record, and so that's going to be the next big thing that comes out. And then who's going to be releasing it is going to be some news coming out. And so, there's big things. I feel like kind of hamstrung. I can't say anything, but yeah.
You know you're starting to see success when people start telling you you're not allowed to talk about it yet.
I know, right? That and lawsuits.
My lawyer said that during my divorce. Do not say a word.
Yeah. But if you want, we'll come back and we'll announce it on your network.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, guys. This is we were talking about this at the opening of the show, though. The connections that you will make on this cruise, it literally has helped us go. Our little old show, and we're just a couple of knuckleheads, but it has taken us from New York to California and lots of places in between.
Across the pond.
Just because people that you meet there on the cruise, from Chris Herring and Greg Laubach, and JT and Kelly. All the folks on the cruise themselves, they become invested in you, become your friends. They advocate for you. Gary Michaels, Johnny Rizzo, Lucky at Cyclefish. These people that we've met because of the cruise, man, they get invested in you, and the next thing you know, they're talking about you out in California. They're talking about you in New York City, and people that have never heard of you are paying attention to what you're doing, and they're going, man, that's Southbound 75. They're pretty good.
Well, I tell you, all you got to do is listen to Summertime. Listen to Summertime once, man, and that song will just make you an instant fan, because to me that just sealed the deal right there. It was a fun song. It's uplifting.
Well, I was actually talking to one of my friends in Nashville today, and he was telling me he knows a ton of people that are coming. I'm like, man, that's a small world, or a great cruise. So, I mean, it's I can already tell you're right. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
Well, we're looking forward to having you guys, and looking forward to following you and seeing what your next big venture is going to be, and supporting you, getting our fans to support you. So anything you guys need, anything you want to promote, just feel free to always call into the show, and let us be your voice, man.
Dude, we appreciate it. We are excited, and likewise, if you need anything to do, or if you want to hear something specific, you let us know, and we'll get it all ready. So. All
right. Well, you know what? Could we ask a big favor of you now?
Acapella?
Yeah.
Can you give us a good Southbound 75, 99% radio network drop?
Yeah, absolutely. Great.
All right. We would appreciate that. I'll give you a couple times.
Right.
I'll give you a couple minutes to get it together, to come up with the proper words on how we love you guys so much. No.
Wake up.
Yeah, there you go. All right, hit it.
All right. Hey, everybody, we are Southbound 75, and our favorite network is the best network. You're listening to 99% Radio Network.
I like it. Outstanding.
That is
perfect.
Thank you guys so much. That was great.
Yeah, man.
Guys, man, anything you need, please feel free to call upon us, man. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we are going to be sharing Southbound 75 with everybody we can. Can't wait to see you guys on the High Seas Rally. God bless you. Stay strong. And just keep rolling on, man.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, man.
All right.
Take care, guys. Man, Southbound 75, man. These guys, go on to YouTube right now. Go to Southbound 75. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. They are going to be the next big country band out there, man, because their music just rolls right through you, makes you want to get up and move. They are extraordinary.